It's the crown jewel of the Formula One calendar, the Monaco Grand Prix, motorsports' most prestigious race. With its narrow streets, passing in Monaco is incredibly challenging, which puts a bigger emphasis on qualifying on Saturday and nailing a lap, making that the most important single lap of the season. Let's use Charles Leclerc's 2024 pole-winning lap in a mix of his helmet camera from 2023 to point out some things on this very challenging circuit. Turn 1, you want to brake as late as possible and get as close to the wall on the exit. But the driver will need a good clean exit here because there's a long run up this hill. As the driver approaches turn 3, a long left-hander, it's blind. So the driver may need a turn-in reference for their confidence to get into the turn. Braking while turning is being done here. It's a very late apex through turn 3 as well, so he can set himself up nicely to tackle Casino, which is turn 4. Get close to the guardrail at the apex of turn 4. Now you're going downhill very quickly. This is probably one of the most challenging spots of the track to nail the braking. It's always best to err on the side of caution with this one. Braking too late, the driver can lock up and go off. Leclerc carries the brakes past the apex of turn 5, then hard on the accelerator towards the hairpin. The driver needs to make sure the wheel is as straight as possible for the braking of this hairpin. This turn is so tight. Every driver is different in how they turn the wheel for this corner. It takes quite a bit of force to turn it. Some drivers will use their one hand and all of the force of their body to help turn the wheel. You'll see Charles Leclerc, he actually uses his right arm to crank the wheel and uses his left hand to hold the wheel down as much as possible to fully lock out the steering wheel and making sure it doesn't come back up until he's fully out of the corner. Now he gets to my favorite part of the track, turn 13, 14, 15, 16, swimming pool section. He flies through turns 13 and 14, heavy on the brakes, while turning into turn 15, he just brushes up against the Armco barrier. Now if he turns in just a foot earlier, he's ripping the entire right-hand side of the car off. He hits the curbing really hard, lands, feels the grip, and says, okay, this will work, and immediately back on the power, rocketing towards turn 17 and 18, and he straight lines as much as possible, sacrificing that turn 17 corner to get a good setup and exit out of turn 18. He gets really close to the turn 18 apex wall. Boom! Gets a good run out of the corner, and again, getting as close to the walls as possible for both entry and exit of the final turn, on his way to an impressive lap, claiming pole position, a pole position that he would convert into his first Monaco Grand Prix victory.